you wanted to see me?
Yeah, take a seat. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Oh, okay. Sure. So, what would you like to ask me?
Over a year ago, you went into a coma, and you showed up to the hospital, knocked out, and bleeding from the head as Jane Doe, with no identification, no credentials, anything. You were just an anonymous person, which got me to thinking, and the rest of my workers here, the rest of the officers, investigators, and detectives. So I just like to ask you some questions about that and see what you remember, if you remember anything, seeing as you may remember some things now.
My memory's been gradually returning to me. So I'm remembering a few things from what happened, and I can remember a lot more now, so that's good. I remember back when I got married, there was a woman that crashed my wedding. She was yelling something. I don't exactly remember, but she was upset about something about my husband, and I don't even know what happened that day. I just know that she crashed the wedding, and it mysteriously, about 10 years later, she came to my house, and she was standing by my bedside. She got into my house, and she held me at gunpoint, and I was so afraid. I didn't know what to do. I was shocked that someone could actually be in my house.
Can you be any more specific about this woman you saw at your bedside holding you at gunpoint?
Well, she looked about like she had black hair, and she she looked really angry. I mean, I can't really explain because I only saw her once, and after that I didn't see her again because she hit me, she pistol whipped me.
Black hair, you say? Continue.
I don't remember the color of her eyes because it was way too dark. It was so dark I couldn't see a thing. I could only see just a little bit of light from the sun coming in through the window. But I think I'm starting to remember now. I might remember her name. Is her name Maria?
I'm not exactly allowed to provide that information, but her name was Maria.
Yes. No. Yeah. It's Maria. Things are coming back to me now. I think she babysat my daughter when she was like 5. I remember now. She was really young. She had to at least be 23. It's all coming back to me now.
So you're telling me that your babysitter is your attacker?
Well, no, not exactly. I mean, she was the assistant in the daycare that we sent our daughter to. I'm starting to remember a lot now. I mean, she would say weird, peculiar things to me.
Such as?
She was saying strange things like how lovely my family was and how lucky I was to have a beautiful daughter and a lovely husband. It was all weird. I didn't even know why she was saying these things or how she even knew, because she was just the assistant in the daycare. We haven't even seen her before. All we knew was that she was working around the daycare sometimes.
Ah, yes, I see now. I can see how this played out. Do you remember anything else about this woman?
Well, I think I remembered one time I saw her talking to my husband. But they were just conversating, I'm sure.
Huh. Well, as you can see, this is a huge case. These are the papers I'm gonna need you to sign. Go ahead, fill out all of these forms and papers. Just be as specific as you can possibly be about this Maria woman, and just tell us anything else if you remember. Thank you for sharing your information with us.
Okay, certainly. I don't know how this got to be such a huge case, but, I will be sure to write down as much as I possibly can about this Maria woman. Don't worry about me, I'll cooperate.
We will be contacting you in a few days, so keep your phone nearby, because we'll be contacting you. So yeah. Thanks for stopping by and sharing all of your information. We will see you in a few more days when we've got things more laid out.
Thank you for listening to me and what I have to say. I'm gonna take all these papers home. I'll see you later.
Okay, ma'am, bye. Take care of yourself.
I certainly will. Now to fill out all of those papers. I can't believe all this stuff is happening. I should just fill out all these papers and get it over with. Man, I really need a cup of coffee. I'm tired now. I think I'll take a nap. I'm tired. I'm hungry. My dad's dead. I just need to pull myself together. I know what I'll do. I'll go to Mrs. Herring. She should be able to help me. I think it's about time for her to get on her shift. Oh man, I need to go back there. Hopefully my stepmom won't see me. Mrs. Herring!
Alyssa, is that you? You look a wreck! Honey, what's wrong?
My dad got blown up and I don't have anywhere to go. I was stuck in a place with my stepmom. She shot my dad and then my dad fell out. A lot has taken place since I last saw you. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private?
Sure, I'll lock the door so we can talk here, alright?
Okay, that sounds good. Also, I'm so hungry. Could you get me some food, please?
Oh dear. Sure, of course. I'll do that. Here you go.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. I really appreciate it.
So dear, tell me everything that's happened.
Well, first of all, both of my parents are dead now. I don't even know where they are anymore. My mom got killed, and my dad's dead by explosions. It's all crazy. I don't know what to do anymore.
Slow down, child. What happened? Tell me from the beginning.
Well, my mom was supposed to be taking me to the carnival, and so we went down to the carnival. Then she took me there. Then after that, she drove me up to the hills, and then she dropped me off at the campgrounds, and then she left me all alone. And then I was starving. I was alone. I was scared. And then after that, I ran all the way to town, and then some guy in a car kidnapped me. Well, I kind of got into his car, but I needed a ride, but he kidnapped me. And then he took me to a room, and he knocked me out. And then the only thing I remember is waking up in this room. And then my dad was in the next room, and there was a man, and he was talking to me. And I was so scared. I had to get out, and then I realized my dad was in the next room, and he told me the way to get out. And so I finally got out. I busted out of the window, and then as I ran away, I heard an explosion. Then I heard several explosions, and then after that, I just saw this entire place get blown up.
Okay, that's it, child. Slow down. I'm gonna get you cleaned up. You're gonna get some food, and you're gonna be all back on your feet again, okay?
Okay, thank you. You're a real help, Mrs. Herring.
It's no problem, dear. Now let's go. I'll lock up this place and we can go, alright?
Oh man, I overslept. I was just supposed to take a nap. I have to finish all these papers today. I guess I'll just get ready for the day. I'm finished filling out all of this paperwork. Wait a minute. I remember something. I remember everything. A Alyssa? My husband, everything. Maria, I remember Maria. She was outside of my house. I gotta get down to the police station now. I'm gonna tell the police about everything I remembered. Sir, I called you on an appointment I made. Are you ready to see me now?
Yes, and as a matter of fact, I have some information for you as well. Please sit down.
Yes, sir.
Can I offer you a cup of coffee? We have plenty to go around.
Sure, thanks.
Okay, I'll be back. There you are, ma'am. So tell me about what you remember.
I remember everything. I remember my name. I remember where I lived. I remember everything. I remember my husband's name. I remember my daughter's name. I remember Maria especially. It's all coming back to me now. Oh man, I'm ready to tell you anything that you need answers to. Anything.
I'm glad you mentioned your husband and your daughter because I have information about them. Your daughter, she is currently 13 years old, and your husband, I have some bad news about your husband.
Yes, what is it? What happened?
He passed about a day ago. We're really sorry about this. It must be a hard time for you.
How? How did it happen?
Maria, she set off some bombs. Really, in conclusion, all I can tell you is he got murdered by the woman who put you into a 3-year coma. And your daughter, she's temporarily staying with a woman, a store clerk, Mrs. Herring. I don't know if you might remember her, but she's staying with her temporarily back where you used to live.
No, I'm not familiar with any place where they used to be at because they thought I died when I supposedly got murdered or something. When I went into a coma. Can you take me to her?
Yes, later, but right now there's still some questions that need to be answered. Do you remember your name? Can you tell us your name?
Yeah, my name is Elizabeth Taylor. And my husband's name is Todd Taylor.
Thank you for that one crucial part in this investigation. Thank you for telling us all of what you know, and we will be checking in later. Often, we will take you to your daughter, and we'll go from there. But there's one crucial piece of information that I think you should know. Maria is on the loose. She wants to kill your daughter and everyone else in existence in your family. Your family. Everyone under your maiden name.
What?